or are you protecting them?
Evil thing to do, regardless of who may be embarrassed in the release of that list.
Yeah.
Why is the FBI protecting the greatest in human history?
Simple, because of who's on that list.
Who killed Jeffrey Epstein?
This doesn't look right. It doesn't look like a suicide.
You know, Epstein's an intelligence asset for people in the Middle East, right? I'm like, no, I didn't know that. I'm like, you sure of that? The person, let's say, is like, I'm absolutely sure of that. His plane and that island, the cameras, there's a big assumption out there that these videotapes were exclusively in the custody of Epstein. That's a huge mistake. The reason they wanted this story to go away, because there's an assumption like, oh yeah, Epstein had him. No, he wasn't the only one who had him, according to this source.
Now, that is what I said, to be fair. That's the only way I can make everything make sense based off of what's publicly available. That's the only way any of this actually comes together and forms any sort of a story.
These assets, that's why this blackmail story makes so much sense.
You're
a
lying.
lot of people
I've
who
never
are
lied in my
the
life.
Washington swamp
Ever.
who are
Point
not
V
telling
to
the
next
truth
conquest.
about serious allegations out there that Epstein may have had video and audio of people out there doing
This
things
guy
they
really
shouldn't have been
fucked up,
doing.
huh?
And you should be asking yourself the question, how is
Orders
it that all these people,
received.
the CIA director, the Obama fixer, Bill Clinton, all intersected past with Jeffrey Epstein? Jeffrey
Comlink
Epstein isn't with us anymore,
online.
and nobody
Set a
seems to
course.
want to talk about it.
Would you declassify the 9/11 files?
Yeah.
Would you declassify JFK files?
There's a lot of these,
Would you declassify the Epstein files?
Yeah, I would.
Wow.
I guess I would. I think that less so because, you know, you don't know. You don't want to affect people's lives if it's phony stuff in there because there's a lot of phony stuff with that whole world.
You got the full weight of a starbase at your disposal. Weapons at the ready.
Not Epstein so much as I do the others. Certainly about the way he died. It would be interesting to find out what happened there because that was a weird situation and the cameras didn't happen to be working, etc., etc.
Hostile forces have arrived.
Case, I have worked on this for years, trying to get those records of who flew on Epstein's plane. And
Opening
who
fire.
helped
Steady on.
international
Let's show 'em what we're
human
made of.
Trafficking ring.
Absolutely, Senator. Child trafficking has no place in the United States of America, and I will do everything.
Weapons at the ready. Opening fire. Steady on. Weapons at the ready. Weapons at the ready. Comlink
It's
online.
like that meme of like the dog with big muscles, and then like the other meme of the dog that's crying and it's really small. That's like that dude before and after getting appointed. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Seriously, we need to release the Epstein list. That is an important thing.
Yeah.
The DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients.
Is, guys.
Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now.
It's embarrassing we need to self-censor word to make Karens.
Start making your dinner plans. This won't take long. I'll make this short and sweet. Start making your dinner plans. This won't take long. Start making your dinner plans. This won't take long.
When can we see them?
I'll make this short and
I
sweet.
do. Jesse, there are well over, this will make you sick, 200 victims.
Reading you loud and
200.
clear. You
So we
made
have,
the right
well,
choice.
Over 250, actually. So we have to make sure that their identity is protected. Other than that, I think tomorrow, Jesse, breaking news right now, you're going to see some Epstein information being released.
Aye. You got the full weight of a starbase at your disposal.
Thousands of videos.
Weapons at the ready. Weapons at the ready.
What kind? Are we going to see?
Planet item complete.
So, if there's so many videos, you're telling me nobody else was in any of these videos? It was all him the entire time.
The flights?
I don't
Are
know,
we going to see
guys.
any
Let's
evidence?
show him what we're made of.
Because he had all of his homes wired with recording devices.
Yeah, what you're going to see, hopefully tomorrow, is a lot of flight logs, a lot of names, a lot of information. But it's pretty sick what that man did.
Our planet is under siege.
Co-defendant.
Absolutely.
Can I do out?
That's for
He
sure.
sure did.
But
By
in this
who?
case, in Epstein's case, it is incredibly disturbing.
We have flight logs, we have information, names that will come out.
Is it going to be shocking?
I don't see how it's not shocking that
Standing
there
by.
were so many individuals.
This is actually crazy how big of a cover-up this is. I'm going to be honest. Like, it is shocking that it's this
Opening
big.
fire. Steady on.
That's insane.
That were hidden.
Let's show them what we're made of.
What the fuck are you?
Yes, Commander. At
Really?
once.
This puts Rick Ross to shame. Oh my god.
And
Weapons at the
kept
ready.
secret and not been held accountable.
Flight logs tied to accused
She a rapper?
trafficker
Yeah.
Jeffrey Epstein have been released to some conservative political commentators.
It's a jacket.
They walked out of the White House holding binders labeled the Epstein files.
Our fleet is under attack.
This was going to be bigger. You had the same expectation.
We all did. And the FBI handed over a couple hundred pages of documents. But, you know, Sean, I gave them a deadline of Friday at 8 a.m. to get us everything. And a source had told me where the documents were being kept. Southern District of New York, shock. So we got them all by, hopefully all of them, Friday at 8 a.m. Thousands of pages of documents.
So let me get this straight. You were sitting around talking a bunch of bullshit about something you didn't even know about? So you were going and you were writing blank checks and you didn't even know what was in the account? Like, that's the best case scenario? You just sitting around making up bullshit?
Documents.
Opening fire. Steady on. Weapons at the ready. Weapons at the ready.
And, you know, we're gonna
Let's show them what we're made of.
But go through it very cautiously to protect all the victims of us.
Now, is that the only thing that can be redacted? Will everything else be made public?
It's always about protecting the victim. But you know what? We believe in transparency, and America has the right to know.
What we know.
Maybe we are losing our rights after all.
Is that this was a large network of high-profile
Comlink online.
predators who abused.
Well, what the fuck, though, right? I mean, if Bill Clinton, like Donald Trump,
Reading you
called
loud
them
and
out
clear.
by name,
Set a course. Mining upgrade
Bill
complete.
Clinton and Prince
Ready
Andrew,
for battle.
he needs to come out and say, why the fuck were you saying their name if you can't pin anything on them? That's ridiculous.
Untold numbers of minors. Only one person has been
This crap again? Yeah, bro. This is a bit. As I said, bro. I said I was going to talk about this shit regularly, because this is a big one. This is a really, really big one, and I view this as an inoculation. I understand that criticism. People don't want to see criticism of, you know, Donald Trump because they like Donald Trump and they agree with him about a lot of things. But sometimes it's important to have that criticism in order to prevent yourself from going off course in the future.
Prosecuted for these crimes, and that is Ghislaine Maxwell.
What are you chasing? What? I'll tell you exactly what I'm doing. I think that continued, ongoing, unrelenting expectations, support, and demands for this information to come out publicly will eventually put enough pressure
Civilian
on the
structure
government
complete.
that at least they will throw us a bone. They will at least give
The
us
item is ready. Comlink online.
customary sacrifice people. And I'll take that, at least, right? Like, at least we might not get the whole list, but we can have a few sacrifices, right? I mean, fuck. Yeah, I mean, just one that, yeah, we need some sacrifices. We do. It's not happening. You're delusional. Winning looks a lot like losing until you win.
Logistics upgrade complete.
I think that you're probably right, but I think there's about a 10% chance that I'm right, and that's pretty good.
Video of some guy or gal committing felonies on an island, and I'm in charge.
Yeah.
Don't you think you'd see it?
If you have access to it.
If I have it. Period.
Right.
If I have it. If I have it.
Right.
Civilian structure complete.
But you can't say you have it.
No, we're giving you everything we have.
So far.
Can I do out?
Joe sees immediately,
You
bro,
got the
like,
full
he
weight of a
knows
star
what's
base
going
at your
on.
disposal.
Have so far is
Have
the
you guys
universe.
gone over all the video that's available?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. That's what takes so much damn time.
Did Jeffrey Epstein
I should, oh God. Name 3 things.
Civilian structure complete.
Planners, drywall, and Jeffrey Epstein.
Aye.
This guy is a fucking legend.
Or did somebody kill him?
You're usually right by using logic. Nice. I wish you recognize those 5% instead of doubling down. Do a bare minimum research. Just in general, most people can't even do close to that. Usually right. Listen, if you want to complain about me being wrong about a certain topic or something like that, then just structure your question or your feedback around that topic rather than just making these abstract claims that I'm wrong.
I am listening, my friend.
Yeah, I'll listen to.
I will take it under advisement. Reading you loud and clear.
No, you don't know what you're talking about.
Comlink
What does that
active. Yes, Commander, at once.
Did Jeffrey
Yes,
Epstein
I don't have all
did
day.
somebody kill him?
No.
Senator, I believe he himself in a cell in the Metropolitan Detention Center.
I will take it under advisement. Logistics upgrade complete.
Senator, we are working through that right now with the Department of Justice.
You said
That's not a yes or no, by the way.
Jeffrey Epstein committed suicide. People don't believe it.
Well, I mean, listen, they have a right to their opinion, but as someone who has worked as a public defender, as a prosecutor, who's been in that prison system, who's been in the Metropolitan Detention Center, who's been in segregated housing, you know,
Comlink
when you see
online.
them, and that's what that was.
Yes, Commander, at once.
If you know a suicide was
Standing by.
someone, then why don't you show everybody all the evidence that shows
Comlink
definitively that
online.
it was suicide? If you're so
Easily
certain that the
done.
evidence is so unanimous,
Point
and
way
so
to next
definitive
conquest.
that it
I will
prove
take
that
it
was a
under
suicide.
advisement.
Logically,
We go now, yes?
releasing that evidence,
Comlink online.
everybody else with
Yes,
this same
Commander, at
background will
once.
come to that same
Easily
conclusion.
done.
You see what I'm saying?
That's
Look at
more
the
like
evidence.
it. Yes, Commander, at once.
You want me to get
Easily done.
the Epstein files?
Good day,
What's
Commander.
the answer to that?
The answer to that is the same as everything else. I'm not going to.
The same as
Point
everything
way
else.
to next
Yeah,
conquest.
look, like that's crazy, right? Like wow. No.
Orders received.
No.
Yes, I don't have all day.
Withhold information from the American
We
public
go
ever.
now, yes?
But I'm also not going to rush to get it out there in a format in
Can
which
I
they
do
can't
out?
rely on it. So on the Epstein matter or any other matters, we are diligently
Civilian
working on that.
structure complete.
And it takes time to go through years of investigations, years.
But I thought they just said a minute ago that you look through everything.
The Epstein files. What's the answer to that?
The answer to that
Comlink
is the
active.
same as everything else.
That's more
I'm not
like
going
it.
to-
Didn't he just say?
Listen, they have a right to their opinion, but as someone who has worked
Civilian
as a public
structure
defender, as a
complete.
prosecutor, rely on it. So on the Epstein matter or any other matters, we are diligently working on that, and it takes time to go through years of investigations, years of political maneuvering, and years of cover-up to get the American people what they deserve, and that's what I'm going to give them.
I think that if he just said that, I'd have been fine. Like, I understand it takes a while, for sure. But, like, for me, this is like a top 3 issue. And it's not an issue because of what it's not an issue in and of itself. Like, there's all kinds of like, awful, horrible things like this that happen all around the world.
I am listening, my friend.
Jeffrey
Orders
Epstein doing this
received.
is like less
Ready
than
for battle.
0.01%
I am
of the
listening, my
amount of
friend.
evil like this
We
that's
go
in the
now,
world.
yes?
That's just the truth.
Standing
If
by.
you don't like it,
What
that's
can I
fine.
fix
Look
for
at the
you?
Statistics. But the problem.
Military
and the
research
issue is that
complete.
It's a mining canary. It's a mining canary, and it's a frame of reference. That's the problem. It's a litmus test. Yes, exactly. It's what it means, not what it is. Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, it's not. This isn't. I'm not. I'm not vibe checking this. It's just it's a fact.
Easily done.
And you're going to get the video of the cell. And you're gonna
Logistics
see for
upgrade
yourself.
complete.
We do have video. It's not the greatest video in the world. I don't want to set expectations on fire. However, the video does show in that specific block that he goes in, made a phone call.
Weapons at the ready. Hostile forces have arrived.
Why did they say there was
Weapons at the ready.
And now they're
Opening
saying,
fire. Steady on.
How did that happen? You see what I'm saying? What's a mining canary? So, this is a metaphor some people might not be familiar with. miners used to use mining canaries, and a canary obviously is a very small bird, and it has a very weak
Civilian research complete.
So if any sort of poisonous gases or anything like that is in a mine, it will affect the canary much more quickly than it will affect a human. So deadly gases and fumes will kill
I am
the
listening, my
canary
friend.
or cause the canary to start behaving erratically.
I
And
will
that
take
tells
it under
miners, oh,
advisement.
shit,
Point
if we
way
keep
to
going
next
down,
conquest.
we're actually
We
going
go
to be
now,
going
yes?
into these poisonous fumes. So they're basically using the bird as like a like if it kills the bird, it's going to kill me.
You got the
And
full
so as
weight
soon
of a
as the bird dies, I
starbase
gotta
at your
leave.
disposal.
It sounds bad, right? Because of gas? Yeah, it's like an alarm system, exactly. Yeah, like a scout, a gauge, yeah, definitely. And so that's the reason. And so like what the metaphor of
Civilian
that
structure
is
complete.
that it is an indicator not of what is, but what
Reading
is to
you
come.
loud and clear.
And that's the point that I'm making with this. It's not the fact that the canary did die, it's the fact that people would die if they keep going.
Let's show them what we're made of. Weapons at the ready. Opening fire. Steady on. Weapons at the ready. The item is ready.
I think it's pretty clear.
Overnight, the FBI and Justice Department releasing 11 hours
What now?
of footage they say helped
I won't
show
let you
notorious
down.
financier Jeffrey Epstein died by suicide in his Manhattan jail cell in 2019. But perhaps the biggest bombshell, investigators say they found no
Comlink
incriminating files
online.
of Epstein's, no credible evidence that Epstein blackmailed prominent individuals, and no evidence that could predicate an investigation against uncharged third parties.
Weapons at the ready. Opening fire. Steady on. Planet item complete. Weapons at the ready. Standing by.
Awesome up until this, but this is really bad. What do you think people should do in terms of seeking proper governance and following election? What alternative to MAGA are there for DEI, BLM, and Antifa pro-trans kids movement? Well, here's
Can
the
I
way
do
you should
out?
look at it. Every person has to make a value judgment on whether they want to take a idealistic, principled stance and refuse to choose the lesser of two
Comlink
evils,
online.
or vote for the lesser of two evils and play the game. Both of them have a lot of positives and negatives, but at the end of the day, in my opinion,
Let's show them what we're made of.
is to just simply refuse to play the game. Do not play the game. Do not be tricked into accepting
Weapons
lesser
at
of
the
two
ready.
evils. The problem with this
Let's
is-
show 'em what
that's
we're
kind
made
what I
of.
said before about like the Zorham
Opening
mentality, right?
fire.
Is that I totally
Steady on.
understood why people
Military research complete.
because, again, like every other politician seems to be like fucking Israel, calling Israel the Holy Land. I'm sorry, but if you're in New York,
Weapons
Mayor,
at the
your
ready.
Holy Land is New York City. It's outrageous.
Weapons
if
at
that's
the
even a
ready.
question. So
Weapons at the
whenever I hear
ready.
about this, I'm like, just it's obvious to me to make that decision, but I also do sometimes choose the lesser of two evils myself. And so you need to make a decision when you think that is the right decision for you and not. Like, for example, in 2012, I really didn't like how Obama continued the wars. I didn't like how he didn't decriminalize marijuana.
Reading you loud and
I
clear.
didn't like the fact that he didn't do a number of other policies that I thought he should have done. I was disappointed in Obama, and I also didn't like Mitt Romney either. So I voted for Gary Johnson, which was the Libertarian candidate at the time. You know, and in other cases, like, for example, like 2020 and 2024, I didn't vote for either presidential candidate. For 2000, wasted vote? It wasn't a wasted vote. It wasn't at all, because the idea... So, voting in itself is the value.
Standing by.
It's not like everybody who loses a vote wastes their vote. And here's another really important component. I think that it's like 3 or 5%.
Good day,
but
Commander.
If the party in the United States gets to that threshold, it changes the funding regulation and the way that elections are needing to be held.
Comlink
So I actually think that-
online.
I'm also like, I'm not like a big person like, oh, the two-party system is like the biggest problem ever. I think that obviously like every country has different politics.
Civilian structure complete.
Has problems because the people are running the system and people are problems. So it doesn't matter. Like you can change, you can reimagine it. It doesn't matter. You're always gonna have a way for somebody to fuck things up.
And also, could you say why there was a minute missing from the jailhouse update?
Yeah, sure. If
Could I just interrupt?
Sure.
Reading you loud and clear.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years.
Opening fire.
You're asking-
Steady on.
We have Texas,
Weapons at
we
the
have
ready.
this, we have all of the things. And are people still talking about this guy, this creep?
I can't believe this.
That is unbelievable. Do you want to waste the time, and do you feel like answering?
I don't mind answering.
I mean, I can't believe you're asking a question on Epstein at a time like this, where we're having some of the greatest success and also tragedy with what happened in Texas. It just seems like a desecration.
Look at this.
Epstein's list. They're sitting.
Nice guy. Got a lot of problems coming up, in my opinion, with the famous island with Jeffrey Epstein.
At a time like this, where we're having some of the
Shields are
greatest-
down.
And are people still talking about this guy, this creep?
Epstein.
Guy.
You got the full weight of a star base at your disposal.
With Jeffrey.
What a bunch of fucking bullshit. What a bunch of horse shit. You believe that? Shout out to CoffeeZilla. It's on his second channel. He put these clips together. Go ahead and give the video a like. Give him a sub. The guy's a fucking legend. He almost has 1 million subscribers on his second channel, man. Just like a politician? Yeah, I guess so, right? All theatrics? It's all bullshit. I'll tell you that. It's extremely fucking frustrating. Voting Democrat next election? Here's what's funny. One of the most effective ways to make
Logistics
them do
upgrade
this
complete.
is to say that you're going to vote Democrat next election or to vote third party. Because again, these
Reading you
people
loud and
rely
clear.
on other people's inability or unwillingness to burn down the system. In my opinion, that's how they control you. If you don't want people to control you, you have to be willing to burn down the system. Metaphorically.
Can I do
I
out?
wanted to make like a full thoughts video on this and talk about it, but I'll probably just watch this. So apparently, again, we've had competitive racism, and right now this woman has raised over $500,000. There's some people that are trying to donate money to Carmelo Anthony in order to like even the score.
Comlink
but she's
online.
already overtaken him. Yep, this is, yes, we have competitive ranked racism.
Point
now,
way
John.
to next conquest.
Something
Orders
very interesting
received.
has happened in the United
We go
States.
now, yes?
And I'm trying to think of a very delicate way of putting this.
You know.
But it seems honestly that just a lot of white people in America have just had enough of the way that they are treated.
Reading
and
you
are
loud and
expected
clear.
To respond to ethnic minorities, in particular black people. Now, I want to be clear that I am
we've
not...
had like things are actually heating up. Like we're gearing up for like a race war a little bit, right? People popping off. Fair, you think? I think it depends on the person, right?
Logistics upgrade complete.
The problem is that when a person is displaying and exhibiting
Comlink
antisocial bad
online.
behavior, that antisocial bad behavior
Moving out.
is bad objectively regardless of their race. That's it. And so, like, the problem is when somebody observes or does antisocial bad behavior, and like, you know, stealing or being violent or being rude.
Armor
or whatever,
down! We're taking
and then
direct hits
they're
now!
not treated
Reading you
like
loud
they
and
should,
clear.
basically.
Set a course.
Anyway, encouraging any kind of racial abuse. I do not agree that we should be racially abusing each other at all.
Standing by. Hostile
There
forces
is
have arrived.
a racial
The
element
item
to
is
this
ready.
issue and this story.
It's totally race related. It's not.
Let's
it's not a
show them
racial
what we're
angle to
made
it.
of. Weapons at the ready.
It's the whole thing.
And I can't properly talk about it without acknowledging that that's the case.
It absolutely is.
So this image is a still from a video that features a young lady, a young mother, called Shiloh Hendricks. Now, I'm not going to play the video because
I wonder why.
in it she repeatedly uses the
Standing by.
N-word. because an autistic 5-year-old boy apparently stole something out of her baby bag, and she, I guess, had just kind of snapped. She just kind of had it, and she started calling this boy the N-word.
Opening fire. Steady on.
By a
Let's
Somali
show them what we're made of.
for some reason loitering around.
Comlink online. You made the right choice. Where to, Commander? Transmission received.
I'm basically absolutely done with the way that these things keep happening in the United States.
Yeah.
And I think this really resonated with a lot of people, and that's...
Opening fire. Steady on. Weapons at the ready.
I think that it is an active...
Weapons at the ready.
Like, you know, there's like
opening fire. Steady on. Weapons at the ready. Civilian structure complete.
Yeah, the video.
Weapons at the ready.
Like, the video. And
let's show them what we're made of. Weapons at the ready.
Publishing her address.
Weapons at the ready.
Is to harass her for her life. That's it. That's the only reason. There's no other reason for that to exist.
Should provoke conversation of what standard for white people, black people, because they're not the same. And
opening fire. Steady on.
Standards for black people that would never be accepted for white people, and vice versa. And it's of course not the
weapons at the ready.
And
standing by.
I honestly think that part of the issues that people
reading you loud and clear
from this permissiveness about letting them
Comlink online
do things that are just otherwise unacceptable in what is supposed to be an integrated mixed race society.
Well, it's antisocial, abusive behavior, and it's bad no matter who does it. And I think
opening fire. Steady on.
Happens is that when a person is exhibiting antisocial, abusive, violent behavior, there doesn't have to be a race component to this. And if you're defending it and like drawing excuses and making excuses for it because these people somehow, you know, there's a Venn diagram with identity and, you know, like you are in that Venn diagram with them, you're just excusing a person being a piece of shit.
By liberal standards. And I think this drives a lot of white separatist thought. Because, I mean, ultimately, why wouldn't you come to the conclusion that if you're being treated by one standard, another group of people are being treated by another standard, and their standard is not only superior to your own, which is bad enough as it is, but it also hurts your community, you can see why people would be bothered about that, and they wouldn't want any more of this. Anyway, so the original...
I actually think that the reason why this whole thing blew up and the Ghost Send Me, like the Ghost Send Go, wherever the fuck it is, the reason why it blew up, it's obviously just because of the Carmelo Anthony thing. I think if the Carmelo Anthony fund hadn't happened, this wouldn't have happened either. I feel like you needed one for the other to happen.
Civilian structure complete. Military research complete.
Everyone's tired of double standards, yeah. And especially because this one, there's
times of war are upon us.
You can say that it's really bad for like
Comlink active.
Super fucking trailer trash behavior.
Fleet created. Ready for battle. Control group created. Start making your dinner plans. This won't take long. Reading you loud and clear. Civilian structure complete.
There's not even like it's not even 1/100th of the problematic behavior. We shouldn't stab him. Yeah, it's not even remotely close. He was 10 years old. Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, even if it was an adult, it's still like you shouldn't say that to somebody. It's distasteful behavior. It's bad. It's distasteful. It's racist. I don't agree with it. Right? And so yeah, but he stole from
Comlink online.
Like, the thing is, like, you can do two bad things, right? Like, he's a piece of shit and she's a piece of shit. If you're 10 years old and you're stealing people out of other people's bags, stealing things out of other people's bags...
You got the full weight of a starbase at your disposal.
Piece of shit parents, too.
Good day, Commander.
Korean says, yeah, fair enough, because During
Standing
the LA
by.
riots, he was guarding his shop roof while black people rioted, burned down, and beat to death some white people because of Rodney King. And like I said, this can only go on forever, for so long, and people are going to start really.
Squad leader here.
Really
Turn and burn.
Now, the chap who was filming was apparently an accused sex offender.
Banking left.
He was.
I am listening, my friend.
He and someone else will appear in court.
Squadron checking
on May the
in.
5th,
Accelerating to
after
attack
accusing a 16-year-old
speed.
after offering her a
Turn
place to
and
stay.
burn.
That's a lot.
Civilian research complete.
So
Come in, TACOM,
An
over.
accused paedophile is
Standing
wandering around
by.
a kids' play park and films this.
Squad leader here. Bogies bearing 09er. Light 'em up, boys.
Why is he there exactly? That strikes me as a bit weird.
Defense
especially
upgrade
because in his
complete.
defense, he says, "Well, I didn't do anything wrong. I've been accused."
Reading you
He's-
loud and
someone
clear.
Says, Why did a 16-year-old accuse you of picking her up at a whatever?
So wait, so he's Oh, this guy is a retard. He's responding about his pending court case on Instagram?
Opening fire. Steady on.
Oh no. Yeah, he going to jail for sure. He done.
She ran away from home.
Comlink online.
Raping her. And he says when she went back to her foster
Standing
home,
by.
she wanted to play the victim card so attention could not
Good
get into
day,
trouble.
Commander.
She later said that she
So
was
attention could not get into
Yes,
trouble.
Commander. At once.
assaulted.
Yes,
admitted
I don't have all
to
day.
And after she ruined our lives.
We go now, yes?
I mean, I don't know if I'm going to take him at face value on
Good day,
because
Commander.
frankly, I mean, he's not a young
Comlink
man. Are
online.
you doing grooming 16?
Can I do out? You got the full weight of a starbase at your disposal.
Why did this even happen? Like, because it's like, so if the debate is about whether the rape happened or not, can we ask the question, take a step back, why were we even with her in the first place? I don't know. He wanted to make her cupcakes? Surely.
Just saying, in my country, we have some experience of older foreign men who spend a lot of their time trying to pick up teenage girls, vulnerable teenage girls who are in foster homes. This.
The item is ready.
Hardly respectable gentlemen. That's the point.
Can
so
I
anyway,
do
why
out?
this accused sex offender is hanging around at this park is a question I don't have an answer for.
I do.
Comlink active.
But anyway, so after this, Shadow Hendricks started a give, send, go.
Right.
Because she wanted to help protect her family. Because as she says, we've moved to a dire situation. I recently had a kid steal from my 18-month-old son's diaper bag at a park. I called the kid out for what he was. Another man who recently found has a history of law enforcement proceeded to follow me and record me and follow me to my car. He then posted these videos online, which caused my family and myself great turmoil. She got doxxed. A lot of her stuff has been circulated online, apparently. And she's got problems. And so she created a fundraiser. Initially it was for $20,000. Then it sailed past that, so then it was $250,000. And now she's raised it to $1 million. And she's on $350,000.
Reading you loud and clear.
558,000. Little correction there. Editor's note. Yeah, it's even more.
Almost. Which is remarkable.
Our shields are down, Commander.
Because this story
Comlink
seems to
active.
have
That's
caught
more
the
like it.
Of,
Yes, Commander. At
white
once.
separatist Twitter.
The item is
And
ready.
They have decided that no, they are going to use this in the way that the black community
Reading you
uses
loud and clear.
their fundraisers. And I think that Dissident West here.
See, that's exactly what I said. It's exactly what I said. An equal and opposite reaction. You know it, I know it, everybody knows it.
Is correct.
Good day,
What is
Commander.
happening right now is basically a proxy race.
Point
war.
west
It's
to
coming
next
so
conquest.
quickly after the Carmelo
Orders
incident.
received.
And
Yes, I don't have all day.
manifesting
We go now, yes? Comlink online. Come in, TACOM over.
I can see
Start making your dinner plans. This won't take long. Comlink online.
Because the only reason why people were donating to Carmelo
Weapons
Anthony
at
was
the
because
ready.
of race. If you read all the comments,
Bringing out the big guns.
had some sort of allusion to race politics in them. The entire reason why it was a story was because the different races.
Hostile forces have arrived.
Wouldn't this be a reaction to Kyle Rittenhouse? Well, no, because he was a white guy that killed other white
You got the
guys.
full weight of a star
The thing
base
is
at your
that There are a
disposal.
lot of bad actors that are both white and black that use, like, you know, like that roach that attached himself to Carmelo Anthony's family, who beat up a toddler, who stole a car, who was in jail. Like, this guy, bro, this guy was playing Grand Theft Auto for the last 10 years, and then he just decided to be a minister, and now he's helping a kid that stabbed another kid in the heart. And so, like, yeah, absolute fucking roach. And so this guy, you know, maybe game recognized game, and this guy is just simply another version of an opportunist. And it radicalizes a lot of people when you have guys like
Can
that
I do out?
You know, get involved in these causes, and they weaponize them to make themselves look good.
Reading you loud and clear. Good day, Commander. Military structure complete.
Why should they have to live with this
Shields
kind of burden?
down.
And you can see that actually a lot of it is, let's say, just
I think that there is a meta-level problem in America where antisocial, mentally ill, obnoxious, annoying behavior is considered acceptable in general. Like, for example, like that woman who was, like, crashing out, people that are scratching
Reading
things
you
on
loud and
Teslas
clear.
in general.
You made the right
I think that
choice.
we need to have more public accountability and a higher degree of public decorum, because I don't want to live in a PvP server. I don't want to have to deal with people that are being violent or abusive or loud or obnoxious. Like, why is it that everybody else in the world has to live in a place that is created and made worse by really, like, what percentage of people are really causing this problem? Like, 3%. 3% of these
Comlink
people are
online.
causing all of these problems. Hold them fucking accountable. 100%. No,
I am listening, my
it's
friend.
retarded.
We go now, yes?
I know what you're doing.
Orders received.
Well, not everybody.
Hostile forces have arrived.
Not all black people act like this either. It's also not in black people's best interest that this happens.
Comlink online.
It's not. It's bad for everyone. And I hate how people constantly keep...
Let's show them what we're made of. Weapons at the ready.
Which is what's happening.
just self-love, right? Whether you like it or not, whether you really
Weapons at the ready. Weapons at the ready.
saying we like white people.
Weapons at the ready.
Quite different to what was going on.
Reading you loud and clear. Set a
Before we
course.
get to that, though, she's been reported to the police, even though I'm sure that what she's done in America isn't actually a crime.
What?
Because of the First Amendment. I'm reasonably sure she can say anything she likes.
Yeah, of course.
And within reason. And it's interesting that Give Sengo decided to wipe the comments on Carmelo's one. So, for example, if you go to his, where he raised $500,000 for murdering a young lad who was white.
Standing by.
Totally unreasonable.
Free
in
my
my
boy
opinion.
Carmelo.
Utterly
He didn't do
barbaric,
nothing.
frankly, and brutal. And the comments are all gone. You don't get to see the messages.
Planet item complete.
It's the donors. Very interesting. Because I think a lot of people noticed that, as Callum has pointed out, Carmelo's mentions, the comments that went along with it, were anti-white hate.
Well, that sounds pretty bad. That sounds really bad. Yeah, this is great. The Carmelo trial will be today. I don't think
Comlink online.
short. It's gonna be so easy. It's gonna be like fucking 5 minutes. And then it's gonna be
Weapons at the ready. Weapons at the ready.
Good luck.
Let's show them what we're made of.
The tone is
Reading
so
you loud
obviously
and clear.
I would
Moving out.
disagree with this point. I think that both of the tones, I mean, guys, they were literally spelling it in the top donations. Come on. They're fucking racist. Like, what are we doing here?
Our planet is under
going what?
siege.
I don't know.
Again, if you're upset that in less than 5 years America went from supporting George Floyd to supporting Shiloh Hendricks, you're really not going to like what comes next. Yeah, well, I mean, people, I think, are really annoyed. I mean, this is just...
I think people were disgusted at the blatant and obvious injustice of
Standing by.
stabbing another kid with a knife and killing him, and then raising $500,000 as if this is somehow somebody that just got caught on the wrong side of the road. People were so... And the problem is that there's nothing that radicalizes people more than double standards and unfairness. Monkeys can perceive unfairness. People are really good at it. And you're not going to gaslight them into thinking it's not going to happen.
That justice is denied when the races are of a certain tone, when the races are a certain kind. It's just not acceptable. And the black community is not happy about this.
What's this?
For example, let's have a listen to this.
What's this?
And you guys raised $250,000 for her? I am beyond disturbed. White people should not be forced to live among monkeys.
Can I do out? We go now, yes? Weapons at the ready.
Oh my
Standing
God.
by.
Get off the internet. Really, for your own mental health.
I am
Get
listening,
off
my
the
friend.
fucking internet. If you're almost gonna get emotional,
Orders
over a
received.
comment, and also
Mining
by the way,
upgrade
this
complete.
Is also most likely performative because she recorded herself. She could have re-recorded this if she got it emotional. So she either
Firing
did
all
it and
turrets.
she wanted it to be in there, or she faked it. Either way, this wasn't
Civilian
intentional,
structure
okay?
complete.
Anyway,
You got the full weight of a star base at your disposal.
There's people that are racist on the internet. This isn't new.
Is getting
The item is
Sometimes
ready.
to be accurate, you have to use unpleasant speech. White advocacy. I want to say that I'm shocked.
Why? You're shocked that people are racist? What the hell are you talking
Comlink
I
online.
guarantee you, if you had a conversation with this woman,
Reading you
about
loud
Donald
and clear.
Trump or 50 other topics, the police,
Civilian
she'd be
structure
talking about how
complete.
America's racist, everybody's racist, everybody's racist. So what is it?
Comlink online.
You think everybody's racist? So were you lying then, or are you lying now? It's just so stupid.
But I'm not shocked. I'm angry.
Okay. I mean, again, I'm sorry, but this man...
Do you think people were angry about this? People were really angry about this. Absolutely.
Murdered someone. This
Standing
man
by.
obviously went looking for trouble.
Where's her video?
Civilian
about
structure
this?
complete.
And this is a good question, right? This is the problem that I think a lot of people have. Where is the video? I saw there was this one guy. I actually commented on this today, or it was actually yesterday on Twitter. I'll pull it up real quick and we'll look at it. And so this guy right here, Brian Krasenstein, he's a notorious retard on Twitter. And he's complaining, please share and tag, give, send, go.
Civilian structure complete.
You're just trying to use people's
Squad
religion
leader
against them
here.
to subvert their goals. That's all you're doing. You don't care about the religion.
Turn
You're just
and
using
burn.
it against them to make them try to listen to you. And so I said this. I was like, pathetic.
I am listening, my friend. We go now, yes? Point way to next conquest. Orders received.
And stabbing someone in the chest with a knife and killing them, both or neither should be removed. So I have literally no sympathy, and I'm not willing to listen or have any sort of credibility
Can I do out?
given to a person who's complaining about this new give, send, go if they do not have documented evidence complaining about this one too. I don't. That's it. And why should I? It's obviously fucking biased. He made his day with the engagement fee. Good job. Maybe he can have enough money to buy Starbucks.
And murdered someone. And in response, he raised $500,000.
Reading you loud and clear.
Comments like this, whereas she said
Point way to next conquest. We go now, yes? I am listening, my friend. I will take it under advisement. Point way to next conquest. Orders received. Comlink online.
5-year-old child the N-word.
Who needs air support?
Often is not not very.
That's more like it.
5-year-old that's doing something like that, it's probably
Yes, Commander, at once. Yes, I don't have all day.
Things that they shouldn't do, and sometimes they do things they know they shouldn't do.
I will take it under advisement.
I know. So I don't think that her response was in isolation reasonable.
Got a job for me?
And I don't think she should have done it. But that doesn't mean I'm going to condemn people who, in a wider context, understand that there's something greater going on here. Again,
no, it's the double standard is the problem. That's why people are angry.
Aye.
They're angry about the double standard that you can raise $500,000 for a murderer, but you can't raise $500,000 for a word. There's no universe where that makes sense.
Like, sorry.
That's it.
It was just speech.
And again, these people, like, if you go back and you watch my video about Carmelo Anthony, I said their Carmelo Anthony thing was stupid and bad. I don't think I ever said they had
insufficient metal. Logistics upgrade complete.
I said that
civilian structure complete.
Against the TOS, but I didn't really care about people raising money. They're just going to find ways to give money anyway. So, like, I was actually one of the only people that was consistent about this. Where, like, both of these are bad and both of these are destructive. But you can't. The thing is that I'm not going to harbor a unique energy.
We go now, yes?
Not the other.
Orders received. Comlink online. Easily done. That's more like it.
Racism, you care about winning.
This was a murder, and it's hardly unique. It's hardly alone in the dynamics of it. And man, there were loads and loads.
I am listening, my friend. We go now, yes? Yes, I don't have all day. I will take it under advisement. I am listening, my friend. Orders received. Go ahead. Fleet created. Ready for orders.
This isn't a race thing, but this is just what people like this do. Is that because
military research complete.
Marketplace of ideas, and they have people that disagree with them. Instead of trying to approach and listen to the people that disagree with them and beat them in that free marketplace of ideas, they have to deplatform and destroy them systematically to prevent them from being able to express themselves. That's what happens. I commented about
logistics upgrade complete.
This video earlier, calling you a fence sitter. I'm not a fence sitter. I've made my opinion on this extremely clear. It's just not true.
Time of recording have not deplatformed.
The item is ready. Standing by.
Let me ask you right now if I can find it.
Opening fire. Steady on.
If I can find this person's comment. Yeah, and I'll see why you...
Hostile forces have arrived.
Okay.
Civilian research complete. Our fleet is under attack. Weapons at the ready. Let's show them what we're made of. Opening fire. Steady on. Reading you loud and clear.
She probably doesn't have a huge amount of money.
Well, no, it's fucking retarded. You really think that she should be deplatformed, but not the kid that stabbed somebody?
Weapons at the ready. Weapons at the ready. Weapons at the ready. Weapons at the ready. Civilian structure complete. Let's show them what we're made of. Weapons at the ready.
Not listen to, respect, or care about anybody's opinion if they're not applying what they believe in a consistent manner.
Let's show them what we're made of. Weapons at the ready. Civilian structure complete. Let's show them what we're made of. Weapons at the ready.
Too damn bad.
Yeah.
It's too damn bad. I mean, again, if the standard wasn't so evidently set by this community,
Opening fire. Steady on. Weapons at the ready.
Clear, I've said this multiple
Let's
times.
show them what we're made of.
This is a subset of a subset of a subset of a community. I don't think that the people
Opening fire. Steady on. Let's show them what we're made of.
And I think no one is and you shouldn't give collective guilt or collective
Planet item complete.
people based off of a characteristic that they can't control. I think that's disgusting. The fact is, there's a lot of black people out there that see this and find
Weapons
it
at the
as
ready.
distasteful as you do. And the same way
Let's
that
show
people
them
like
what
me
we're made
send
of.
the donations to this girl, and I also find them to be very distasteful also. This is the way that normal people think.
Can I do out?
If you go to Walmart and you show this to 50 people, most people are going to say, damn, that's fucked up. This entire premise that this is some kind of really big issue is created by a small minority of radicalized
Military
freaks on the
research
internet.
complete.
Again, keep in mind, the person who was pushing Carmelo Anthony the hardest had a rap sheet that would have gotten him 5 stars in Grand Theft Auto. Absolute parasite, fucking piece of shit person. Honestly, I don't know how he's not still in jail. In my opinion, if I see somebody with that many arrests and that many charges,
The item
you
is
should stay in
ready.
jail for the rest of your life.
Comlink
We think you've
online.
had enough chances. What are we doing? He's still out? Yeah.
I am
we
listening,
did
my
see this
friend.
repeatedly, and this is not the first time.
Squad
For many
leader
others.
here.
The George Floyd fundraisers, again, eye-opening, absolutely eye-opening.
I will take it under advisement.
Many people in
Firing
the
all
black community
turrets.
hold towards the white community, even though
I don't
You
agree
got the
with his
full
thought
weight of a
process.
star base at your disposal.
I think that it's a very big difference whenever it's a police
Give the
officer
order.
with qualified immunity that's exercising something that
Point
people
way
perceive
to
be
next
racially
conquest.
Motivated. I think that's a very,
We
very
go
big
now,
difference.
yes?
Obviously,
Firing
I
all
think that
turrets. I will
it's
take
kind of
it
a
under
it's a matter of
advisement.
dominoes, and I think that the George Floyd thing
Order
was
is
the domino that
received.
led to this,
Civilian
but I don't
structure
find it to be
complete.
equivalent.
I don't think the white
Target
community in America
acquired.
deserves
Firing now.
at all.
Yes, I don't have all
Insane
day.
tolerant people
I will take it under
And what they're
advisement.
upset about
Firing all
is a
turrets.
lack of tolerance. People have decided that, no, we're just going to speak out against what you're doing.
There
And-
should be no tolerance for antisocial, abusive, loud, thievery behavior in public, regardless of who's doing it. The people who do it should be immediately arrested, and the biggest victims of it are the people that are in the community that it's happening in. That's it. You're hurting them the most by not holding these people accountable.
And it's driving them mad. How dare you? Well, I mean, how dare you? And so people are pointing out this, and I'm just going to read this from Chad Crowley because I think it does
Standing by.
accurately summarize why Shiloh was able to raise so far $750,000.
Let's show them what we're made
Here's the
of.
pattern was held. A white person makes a comment, sometimes crude, sometimes merely unfashionable. The video is clipped, stripped of context, and cast into the digital coliseum.
There's no real context that would make this good.
Crowd demands penance. Docs infos, income sponsors, employees, the journalists.
Comlink
I also don't
online.
think that this is
Set a
uniquely
course.
white person thing. I think that this is a cancel culture thing. But if you
We've
replace
got
this
'em
with a
right
person
where
that
we
makes a
want
comment,
'em. Standing
I
by.
don't think that this is exclusive to white people. It's something that happens overall. And I do think that
I've got a
lot of
clean
supporters
shot.
donating to this, it is effectively a protest on cancel culture.
I am listening, my friend. We
it's
must
like
teach them
irrespective for
respect.
some people.
Firing all
It's always the
turrets.
same. Apology, groveling, ruin. This
Is
is
this
not
reverse
justice,
canceling?
it never
Yeah.
was. It is a moral spectacle,
Basically.
a purification ritual for the postmodern West, where the cleansing agent is white submission. The apology is not meant to be accepted, but to affirm the guilt of the group. The goal is not reconciliation, but re-education, humiliation, and silence. Also, catharsis for the black community.
Standing
But
by.
this time, it was the case of Shiloh Hendricks, the script cracked. Her personal details were posted, she received death threats, her children were targeted, yet she did not capitulate. With not
Shields
one
her
camera,
down!
with a quivering voice and downcast eyes, she launched a fundraiser, and white people responded. Not the media, not the institutions, not the credential class, but ordinary white people, tens of thousands poured in to support her.
And I also want to say that I think that the
Logistics upgrade complete.
Like, as somebody who grew up in the 90s and the 2000s, where identity politics was not the first and foremost thing that was discussed and considered, and everybody could be super excited to watch a movie about a black guy and a Chinese guy, solving crimes together with Rush Hour. And white families would be super excited to take their kids there. I watched it in movie theaters myself. Like, I remember when this wasn't as big of a deal.
Reading you loud and clear.
I do not think that a resurgence of race awareness and race solidarity is a net positive for the society.
Point way to next
I think it's
conquest.
actually a very big net negative. But the reality is that
We go
you
now,
can't
yes?
just get mad at one group for
Standing
expressing
by.
race solidarity. It's either all bad.
Our
or
fleet
it's
is under
all good.
attack.
You can't make selective judgments on it. Good times? Yeah, no, and the thing is, like, you guys
Got a
you guys
job
are
for me?
my age, right? You remember
I won't let you down.
right? The good days. This doesn't get us closer to the good days.
Comlink
at all,
online.
which is what's sad. But it's inevitable considering what's already happened.
Weapons at the ready.
Sengo, not GoFundMe, which obviously bans these things, reported over 250,000 rated days. These were not donations, these were the stories of something new. Each dollar said, we see what you're doing.
Standing by.
Pretending.
Yeah.
Ready for battle. Yes, Commander, at once.
Target.
Reading you
And
loud
its
and
effect is not
clear.
the first of its
Set a
kind,
course.
But it is one of the first to end differently. No apology, no resignation, no collapse instead of resistance. And more than anything else, that signals the shield. Ritual is breaking with the spell.
Comlink
And this-
active.
I am genuinely annoyed.
Aye.
I'm just furious, frankly, at the way that what's his face is the stab.
Comlink online.
Right, it's just genuinely awful.
Let's show them what we're made of.
Over this Carmelo murdering his son, as anyone could possibly.
You got the full weight of a star base at your
mother-
disposal.
The lad's mother was just like, well, I don't want to forgive. And I tell you what, if it was one of my sons, I wouldn't forgive either. But he did everything he could according to the script. He did everything he could, everything he thought he was supposed to do, and he wasn't accepted by the black community. He wasn't. They didn't say we're sorry. They didn't. The family of Carmelo didn't say I'm sorry, but we stole your son forever. And so yeah, people are glad to see.
Yeah,
that someone-
people are really mad. at
Standing
this guy
by.
for just basically
You
accepting
made
that
the
it
right
happened.
choice. Armor down!
You know,
We're taking direct hits now!
I'm not having this. And so yeah, I mean, I can't bring myself to condemn this. I'm not, like I said, I don't endorse it at all. I don't think you should be calling
Defense upgrade complete.
I don't
Hostile forces have
think
arrived.
that calling
Good
children
day,
is
Commander.
a good idea either.
I am listening, my friend.
And honestly, I think
Point
Obviously
way
not
to
a good
next
idea to call
conquest.
Little kids slurs, like unless you're on Xbox Live.
Weapons at the ready. Let's show them what we're made of.
he has of another. It's just wrong. It's just wrong. The same standards.
Opening fire. Steady on.
Like Carmelo should not have been allowed to.
Weapons at the ready.
We hate white people.
Opening fire. Steady on.
People have freedom of association.
Weapons at
It's
the
their money.
ready.
They should be able to do whatever the fuck they
Opening
want.
fire. Steady on.
I agree with it.
Weapons
I think it's
at the
totally
ready.
fine for him to have
Civilian structure
fun.
complete.
This is the United States of
Reading
America.
you loud
It's
and
awful,
clear.
But awful. Yeah.
Ready for battle. Easily done.
No, it's different.
Expect some kind of response.
Reading you loud
if
and clear.
That is permitted, because you're
You
setting
made the
rules of
right
game
choice.
As black people can do what they want, and if they do something terrible to you, they can raise huge amounts of money.
Logistics
And white
upgrade
people
complete.
accept that. That's not fair, and nobody's going to accept it.
Yeah, people are. That's shit. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's really what I think is going to
Base jump on my mark. Our planet is under siege.
Think they should or not? They're not. They're just not accepting.
Ready for battle.
How is it different?
Yes, Commander. At once.
Number one, so like, let's make a direct comparison. If a terrorist was put in jail, like let's say Luigi, I think Luigi's a good example, maybe. If you are giving money to a legal defense for Luigi, I think that you have every constitutional right to do that. I also have my constitutional right to call you a retard. But both of these things can cancel each other out. Because Luigi was a terrorist? He is. He was a terrorist.
You got the full weight of a star base at your disposal.
I would say. Sir versus Terran? Yeah, I don't know.
Opening fire. Steady on. Let's show them what we're made of. Opening fire. Steady on.
Sargon, I agree with some of the things that he was saying. Some of the other things, like maybe not really so much. But I do think that this is definitely it's a turning point. And I think that it's going to be, and I've said this before, right? I said this like years ago even, that when people actually start playing the race games, it will be bad for everyone. Everyone will lose when everybody starts playing race games. And now it's happening all over the place. It's happening constantly.
Ready for battle. Easily done.
Listen,
Comlink online. Moving out.
Oftentimes people get shot for things that I'm like Rip Bozo for. Like, I'll tell you, I just say it myself. Like, sometimes people get shot for some bullshit, and I'm like, yep, there it is. But like,
Point way to next
you
conquest.
can't just let it happen.
Orders
right?
received.
I mean, so true. Yeah, 100%.
Standing by. Easily done. Ready for battle. That's more like it.
You say this, you'll be on the ground really quick, beaten to death.
Got a job for me? I'll do my best.
Saying the N-word. I feel like if that had happened, it would have been an even worse and even
Point way to next conquest.
Like,
yes, I don't have all day. I will take it under advisement.
They heard her say that, or somebody who was offended was there and they heard her say that, and they beat her up for
Planet item complete. Orders received. Comlink online. Targets in sight. Let's take them out. The item is ready. Comlink active. Easily done. Civilian structure complete. Military research complete. Start making your dinner plans. This won't take long.
Hitting somebody and beating somebody over a word, that's outrageous. If you're hitting somebody, you need to go to jail. Yeah, exactly. And I think this is kind of like the point that I was making, is that there's been like an ongoing...
Yes, I don't have all day.
Like movement, I think, to
opening fire. Steady on.
Unacceptable, antisocial, obnoxious, rude behavior to just be normalized in public. And I think that we actively need to work against it. Like, you know, people yelling in public, people that are like going in there with a speakerphone in an area. Like, we need to normalize telling these people, get the fuck off the train, get the fuck out of the building, you know, get off the phone when you're ordering, stop acting this way. It's not normal and it's not okay. I think we really need to really need to rationalize that, or normalize, excuse me. Did you guys ever go to the atheism subreddit?
I am listening, my friend.
No, I used
Orders
to.
received.
We're gonna have a history lesson.
Standing by. I've got a clean shot.
Blessed one. I know it's minor, but for some reason it got under my skin.
I feel like Reddit has always been a place where
our fleet is under attack.
Don't have problems, invent them. Like, somebody's like, you know what? I'm having a great day, and then they're like, you know what? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I can fix that.
Can I do out?
Atheists aren't taken seriously as a marginalized group by anyone but ourselves.
Civilian research complete.
As a marginalized group by anyone but ourselves. The best part about being an atheist is I can watch porn and work off all day.
Point way to next conquest.
I'm pretty sure a lot of Christians do that too, and Muslims. Of course, people want, like, everybody's watching porn. What are we talking about?
Aye.
A Reddit ruined atheism. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
A lot of times we don't ask questions for things we just
Can I do out?
We don't know why we know them. A banana is yellow. Yeah, but why is it?
Military structure complete.
I mean, it is what
the
it is.
Strength of the coalition.
Would look like.
Because it's made out of banana.
Something like this. Now, don't be alarmed. You've been trained to think this way. But
You got the full weight of a star base at your disposal. Yes, I don't have all day. Civilian structure complete.
Religion that was so popular from around 2007 to 2012 die off so suddenly. Well, the reason why is actually pretty simple. It's because it was counterculture, and then it became the culture. Like atheism, like the
Additional credits required.
2009 was like primarily a response to like the early and mid 2000s, and like in the 90s, like religious panics, right? Like Diablo the game, Marilyn Manson, Grand Theft Auto, Columbine.
Squadron checking in.
What's the other one?
Light 'em up, boys.
Pokemon. Right, so it was a response to that culture. That's why it happened, and it stopped. It stopped being popular because now there was no longer a religious hegemony to be upset about. Not in the same way that there was in like 2003. And also,
Planet item
there were
complete.
Kids that grew up in that culture.
You got the full weight of a star base at your disposal.
Atheists you know are probably normal people. You might be one yourself and be a normal human being.
Just
but
like
due
me.
to a small minority of internet atheists,
Yes, I
hell-bent
don't
on
have all
being
day. We go now,
It's like, yeah,
yes?
the memes were just
most annoying and unlikable
Military
people
structure
you can
complete.
imagine.
Yeah.
The public image has been completely destroyed. From a public image perspective, atheists went from pondering intellectuals like Richard Dawkins asking the tough questions to
Right.
neckbeard losers who argue with people.
What's this? Gaming PC done after 8 years. Own a house, learning market, girlfriend is lovely, pizza is good, life is good, may God bless you all. Well, good for him.
You with people on the internet all day.
Wrong
The
side,
item
religious
is ready.
freedom. Leave your
Reading
religion
you
of
loud
hate
and clear.
rape and murder out.
Easily done.
Oh God, we got some real fedora enjoyers here, huh?
But how did it
You
come
got
to
the
this?
full
And
weight
once
of
we
a
can
star
understand
base at your
the reasons for
disposal.
atheists, we can understand why it sucks so much today.
Yeah.
So let's go back to a simpler time.
Hostile forces have arrived.
Yeah, I'd say
Reddit is
2009,
a much
2010.
different
Yeah.
place than it is today.
Opening
Still
fire.
completely insufferable,
Steady on.
but for different reasons.
Completely
See,
different
when
reasons.
websites first start out,
Times
they
of
tried to
war
build
are
a
upon us.
demographic and then expand. For example, Facebook was mostly
Yeah.
college students, Instagram was for photographers,
Mhm.
and TikTok was for predators. Now, when Reddit first started out, it was for a different demographic. Early Reddit
Military
was
structure
mostly
complete.
Early Reddit were guys, it was basically guys in first world countries between the ages of 15 and 35. Like, I think that would be about 85% of Reddit back in like 2000.
Reading you loud and clear.
those nerds and social outcasts. And what do these guys have in common?
Mm-hmm.
Bad social skills.
And I mean, like, it's not necessarily wrong, though, right? I mean, he's not
Standing
necessarily
by.
wrong. Holy shit.
Yes, I don't have all day. Orders received. Reading you loud and clear.
Complexes. This
Easily
leads to one
done.
natural conclusion: atheism. Not really based on the belief of, well, not believing, but the aesthetic of atheism, the rational thinking,
Yeah.
the sharp attire, the
Right.
calm demeanor to dismantle somebody's argument
I'm an atheist. That means I don't care about your imaginary friend.
and leave them speechless. At least that was what was in their head.
Yeah.
See, you have to understand, this early brand of atheism has little to do with just atheism, but the presence of what an atheist represents. They weren't
I don't think it was really that big of a thing. I think that the reality is that most of the people that were on these subreddits back in the day, these were people who were like, they were probably between the ages of, again, 15 and 35. And if in 2010 you were 15, right, that means that you're born in 95. Like, you grew up hearing that, like, Marilyn Manson wants you to hate Jesus and stuff like that. And if you're 35, you grew up in a completely different world. And it's hard for me really to explain this because it's so far removed from what our culture and our society is now. But back in the day, religion was a huge component of life. And it was referenced all of the time. And I think that why is that? I think another big reason is because, you know, the world wasn't as global back then. And obviously, like, you know, just in America, it was mainly Christians. And so now, because things are more global, you have other religions as well. And then also people that are mainly shitting on, I think this is another big factor, is that people that are like Americans shitting on Christianity is taken a lot differently than, let's say, Americans shitting on Islam or Hinduism. Because, like, at that point, like, these are people that are
Yes, Commander, at once.
culture and attacking it. So I think as the internet became a lot more like universal and it became a lot more just like interconnected, where you
shields
like,
down.
all the time, and, like,
Can I do out?
Like, they don't want to hear from some American.
Let's show them what we're made of.
Didn't he go to the moon on like a horse or something like that in the book?
Weapons at the ready. Weapons at the ready. Weapons at the ready. The item is ready. Opening fire. Steady on. Weapons at the ready. Let's show them what we're made of.
The point is that whenever you're
Standing
criticizing
by.
and mocking something that's from a different culture as yours, it's seen as
ready
more
for
of a bad
battle.
thing. That's why, for example, you know, you have
Go
all these black
ahead.
comics that go up and make jokes about black
Fleet
people,
deployment
but you don't
acknowledged.
have a lot of white comics doing the same thing. And then the white comics
Comlink
make jokes about white
online.
people. You know, Gabriel Iglesias makes jokes about like Hispanic people, right? And so it's like kind of an unspoken
Reading
rule
you loud
that
and
it's
clear.
okay to kind of
Comlink
yourself
active.
and things that you have a shared
Control group
characteristic with, right?
created.
And that's just how it is. And so I think that also is a big factor. It's safe to shit on Christianity. I think that, like, anytime that I see somebody who's like not a Christian shitting on Christianity on like Twitter and stuff, a lot of people get really mad about it. Like, I don't know, I see that quite often. Now, I think Christianity is like more okay to shit on because we're in a Western society.
Yes, I don't have all
the
day.
dominant religion in Western society. So, yeah, of course, that's
We go now, yes?
But yeah, I don't necessarily think it's entirely that.
Reading you
Americans are
loud
very
and
religious.
clear.
Well, they are, but like again, if you say they're very religious, I think that you are just taking out like a tremendous amount
Standing
of
by.
context. Like, how many of you guys are like over 30? And like, you remember how it was back whenever we were growing up? It was way different than it is now. Totally fucking different.
Necessarily passionate about what it means to be an atheist. They just wanted to see themselves as smarter and different. And given they were using Reddit in 2010, let's just say they were outsiders. And these guys infested every corner of the platform.
Oh yeah, you did have a lot of these guys, the debunkers, right? Anytime you say like, oh, I swear to God, and then there'd be somebody in chat, oh no, well that's, how could you do that? He's not real. It's like, oh God, bro, I'll just activate your trap card. Oh fuck. You know?
In the day. They were everywhere. Now, Reddit worked similar to how it does now, but the core demographic was more concentrated on geeks who tried to adopt this aesthetic. Nowadays, it would be seen as lame to post about how your parents make you, a 15-year-old, that could be doing way cooler things like not hanging out with the friends you don't have, go to
Comlink online.
Hate it. That
I think there's also another factor of where the average age of Reddit users
Civilian research complete.
Increased. Whereas before, it was basically
military research complete.
Or Western males between 15 and 35. Why is this so bad? Is it? Holy shit! Why is it like this? Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I don't know why that happened. Let me make sure it works here. Christians are the most persecuted religious group in the world and in the West. Definitely the most ridiculed and abused. Christians are the most persecuted religious group. I don't know. Like, I don't really think that's true, personally. I think that, like, especially after September 11th, like, if you want to look at, like, culturally, I think it's probably Muslims.
Can I do out?
Right? Muslims are probably the main religious group that a large contingency of America would say is, like,
Comlink
this is bad
online.
categorically.
You made the right
Jews,
choice.
I don't know. I think nowadays it could be Jews, right? Like the Israel thing and, you know, the whole Kanye West stuff that happened.
Good
Muslim
day,
isn't a
Commander.
religion. Well, Muslims follow the religion of Islam, right? Are there Muslims that aren't following Islam? I think you mean Arab, right?
Infested every...
I want to put an end to religions Dude, this is the
Hostile
fucking,
forces
this is
have
peak,
arrived.
bro. This is absolute fucking peak. I'm a 17-year-old boy, and I want to do what it
Point
says
way
above.
to next
I have
conquest.
researched very well, and I think that I am more.
You
than
got the
capable
full
to do
weight
it,
of
at
a
least
star
make a
base
lot
at
of
your
young people
disposal.
Stop believing, and that most people base everything on the scientific method. Oh my god, bro. Jesus, that was me at 14? Yes. And like, how many of you guys could see yourself making a post like this whenever you were like a kid? Like, I could have seen myself maybe doing something like this at like 15. Yeah, for sure. And like, so what happened over time is that Reddit
Bringing out the big
like,
guns.
it was not a monolith.
Reading you loud and clear. Moving
So
out.
now you have people that are from completely different parts of the world, totally different cultures, 50.
The item is ready.
People become more religious as they get older. I think this is just, is it a coping mechanism because they're getting closer to death?
Set a course.
People around them die. I don't really know, but the reality is that I think it happens. And so
Military
it makes
research
sense that
complete.
As the average
I
age
am
of
listening,
websites
my
is
friend.
going up, there would be less people that are like super staunch
Weapons
atheists,
at the
because I think
ready.
primarily it's a response.
Opening
you know,
fire.
to fucking,
Steady
like,
on.
fuck you,
Weapons
Mom, I'm
at the
not gonna go to
ready.
church. I'm not going to mass. No, I'm not. I
What
wanna go to
now,
mass, but I wanna wear
Commander?
the shirt that said, Raptor Jesus died for your sins. You know, or some kind of shit like that, right? And so whenever somebody does that to other 14-year-olds, they're like, yeah,
Fleet
bro,
deployment
yeah, bro,
acknowledged.
bitch,
Good
yeah.
day,
But,
Commander.
like, you know, a fucking 40-year-old dude is like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, you know, and they're thinking, man, I wish I could go to mass
Comlink
again, maybe because their moms
active.
passed away. They're not able to
Control
spend
group
time with their moms the same
created.
as they used to, right?
That's more
So
like
it's
it.
just a completely
Ready
different
for
outlook on
battle.
life. And the outlook that people had with like r/atheism.
Yes, Commander,
was
at
something that
once.
was
You got the full weight
product
of a
its
star
time,
base
and the
at your
product of the people
disposal.
that had that perspective based off of the demographics. You grow up, yeah, that's just how it is.
Corner of the platform. Back in
Religion's fading out. I thought religion was falling
Yes,
off for a while.
I don't
but it
have all
seems to have
day.
Made a comeback. I think religion's making a comeback nowadays. I do. I think it's making a.
We
pretty
go
big
now,
comeback.
yes?
the day. They were
I will take it under advisement. Reading you loud and clear.
Graphic was more concentrated on geeks who tried to adopt this aesthetic. Nowadays, it would be seen as lame to post about how your parents make you, a 15-year-old, that could be doing way cooler things.
Standing
like not
by.
hanging out with the friends you don't have, go to Sunday school, and you hate it.
I had to go to Sunday school.
Comlink
super
online.
lame
It's
to
on
post
Wednesday,
now.
though.
Or maybe not, actually.
Base jump
Depends who
on
we're
my
talking about,
mark.
but we'll get into that later. Back in the day, this post would have been
Yeah,
met
bro, this would have been at least, like, this would have gotten so many updates. Like, this would have been, oh, man, this would have been at the top of the Reddit page.
with universal praise. Anything calling
yeah.
out how stupid it was would be destroyed. Because remember, most of the users in this time period were intellectually superior atheists.
Right.
They were the majority on not just our atheism, but every board. Just to put into perspective how big their presence was.
Well, the atheism board.
Hostile
and so, like,
forces
this
have
is
arrived.
Another one was like this back in the day. Atheism was also
Aye.
r/trees. So if you remember, trees was a subreddit for them to talk about weed, and so it's like, oh yeah, it's about trees, and it was always, and you know the people that were on that subreddit, it was 22-year-old guys that don't shave. That's it.
Weapons
And
at the ready.
guess what? And like again, back in the day, in 2009, 2010, like weed was illegal.
Let's show them what we're made of.
But like now,
Phase
there's
jump
not really
is
the
being
need for
ready.
This like weird counterculture group of people that make their entire personality smoking weed, and they act like they're persecuted because in a lot of
Opening
places, they're not
fire.
persecuted
Steady
anymore.
on.
You don't need
Reading
it.
you loud and clear.
You could just say, yeah, I smoke weed. Sure, it became normalized. So that's why that type of culture died out. And like in a way, it didn't really
Ready
die out.
for
It was
battle.
just dispersed into the public.
Standing by.
Like I think that like you guys might remember. Who remembers in 2008 whenever Barack Obama was legitimately criticized for saying that he
Set a
smoked
course.
weed? And like 2008 wasn't that long ago, right?
To make default subreddits based on popularity.
Yeah. And then remember Bill Clinton. I smoked weed, but I didn't inhale. And so, like, it's kind of weird, like, where you look at each president.
Hostile
and the way
forces
that
have
they
arrived.
approach marijuana.
Comlink
And, like,
online.
Trump, like, I don't think
Plotting
Trump really
jump
did
coordinates.
anything with it, hardly. But I remember whenever he was running, he said, I don't really give a fuck, right? He just didn't really care. And people people were happy about that.
All packed up and ready to go.
That's what I'm saying. You ever drank or smoked? Yeah.
So if you logged into Reddit without an account,
I'll make short work out of them.
Popular subreddits,
Fire at will.
Gaming, fun,
This shall be our finest hour. The item is ready for the Homeworld.
They're highly stimulating posts.
And anyone else sick of God being autocorrected to capital G God? It drives me nuts. And this is the thing, right? Is like, this is a person.
Weapons at the ready.
Making a Reddit, like,
Let's show them what we're made of.
This is
Reading
like a
you
problem
loud and
for a
clear.
person that doesn't have any. It's like, oh geez, I'm bored. Okay, all right, let me think. Oh wow, like
Military
cardboard,
research
like,
tier
I don't wanna get
complete.
too heavy.
Can I do out?
Like, I don't know. Like, what about like the new drink cups at McDonald's? Like, should I get mad about that? Oh,
Standing by.
God being capitalized on my fucking smartphone.
Ready for battle.
That's what it is.
Reading you loud and clear.
Like, my parents said I am too smart. And these weren't just atheists.
Oh.
These were super ultra instinct atheists.
Yeah.
Other atheists who said, come on, guys, religion isn't all
I'll
that
tell you
bad."
guys, whenever atheism died, r/atheism died, it died whenever they all started posting pictures of themselves. That killed it. That was it. They did that, remember Faces of Atheism, and that was the end. Why?
As they got more
Because they were fat and ugly, and they looked like losers. Duh. It's bad marketing. It's like you say, hey, look at us. We're all
Additional credits required.
Yeah, and it's like, I'm sorry, like, I'm saying it in a, or they're super skinny like I am, right? Well, basically, these guys were not Giga Chads. They looked like fucking losers. They looked like
The item
like,
is ready.
You know, this is like the guy that...
Additional credits
You
required.
know, like, he'll eat lunch by himself in the cafeteria.
Phase jump on my mark.
You know, like, draw pictures of anime.
You got the full weight
or
of a
talk to
star
himself,
base at
or
your
have, like, a list
disposal.
of people he looks at them, he's writing something down with looking at people.
Let's show them what we're made of.
Fucking, I want to make friends with him, so, you know, he'll
Com
tell me
link
what day not to go to school
online.
for, right?
Ready
Like, that's
for
the kind of
battle.
person that we're the ones posting these pictures, right? Yeah, Death Notes, exactly, right? And so
Com
this is
link
the truth, right?
active.
Yeah,
That's more like it.
you know, and
Hostile forces have arrived.
It's just how it is. And so my point is that nobody wants to be associated with a bunch of fucking
Standing by.
losers. It's actually like it sounds fucked up to say, but like nobody wants to be associated
Com
with
link
ugly
active.
fucking losers. Straight up. It's the truth. Like the anti-work. That's yes. You were so right. Anti-work. Do you remember anti-work was powerful? It was strong. It was a movement. It's gonna change America.
Opening
We're gonna
fire.
have our
Steady
own
on.
people.
Weapons
And they're gonna
at the
say,
ready.
Go to Congress. We're gonna vote for them, and they're gonna say no more working.
Com
Just
link
stay home.
online.
And then that one dog walker.
Our
who
shields
looked
are
like a
down,
fucking
Commander.
clown,
Research
went on
rate
Jesse
upgrade
Waters'
complete.
show on Fox,
Ready for
and then
battle.
Anti-work was a joke.
Reading you loud
You know
and
why?
clear. Good
Because he
day,
looked like a
Commander.
fucking loser.
Standing by.
And who the fuck
Com
wants to
link
be a
active.
loser?
Good day, Commander.
I mean,
Weapons
who
at the
wants to be
ready.
a fucking loser?
Weapons at the ready.
30-year-old dog walker. Nobody wants
Let's
to do
show
that.
them what we're
Yeah,
made
it
of.
doesn't suck. Yeah, pull the clip. It was a loser. Yeah, he was a loser. He's a 30-year-old dog walker. And Jesse Waters was a fucking asshole. Guy's a massive dickhead. But somehow,
Com
and it's
link
like, again,
online.
all of the 50-year-olds watching this, all of the other people, like, they want to say, oh, yeah, I'm part of anti-work. Like, oh, yeah, I saw that. There's that one loser on TV.
All packed up and ready to
Nobody wants
go.
to be like this.
Ready for battle.
Let's watch it, show the clip. I don't need to show the clip. The point is that you go look it up. I remember I talked about it for a while. The point is that if your group of people
Reading you loud and
is
clear.
full of losers,
Good day, Commander.
people don't want to be part of your group. And that's what happened to r/atheism. It wasn't the holier than thou, ironically, of course.
Research rate
perspective
upgrade
of, like,
complete.
Science over religion. It wasn't the
Shields
sense
down.
of superiority.
Aye.
It wasn't the obnoxious inserting it into every conversation. Like, all of these were footnotes behind being fat and ugly or skinny and ugly. That's the main problem. don't be a fucking loser. Or bald and ugly, yeah.
Popular, they got more bold with their moves. Because their sub was so popular, they could expand. They decided to put faces to
Good day, Commander. Military research complete.
He knows.
Aye?
This was the beginning of the end. The I am euphoric. Remember that?
Atheism, with some of their favorite quotes. Sometimes, when I meet a new person, religion comes up, at which point they learn I'm atheist. This is the moment when they feel the need to tell
Good day, Commander.
that they know what my problems are, and that they can in fact help. This once
Opening fire. Steady on. Research rate upgrade complete. Ready for battle. Yes, Commander, at once. Civilian research complete. Targets in sight. Let's take them out. Reading you loud and clear. Times of war are upon us. How can I be of service? Comlink active.
I would say I was a mid-power level.
Fleet created. Control group created. Easily done.
But, you know, I was just aware. And, you know, anyway, so I would go and I would think this, but like people would treat me like that growing up. I remember, oh my God, there was one time we went to this function at church, and it was like at my friend's church, and I had a hoodie on that had skulls on it that my dad had bought me. And I remember somebody found the hoodie and gave it to the pastor, and the pastor spent like an hour or 2 hours talking about it, and my dad was there, and my dad, like, you know, he's trying to be really, really nice, so he's just like, okay, yeah, whatever, right? And at the
additional
same time,
credits required.
He was fucking pissed because I brought this hoodie, but like, yeah, they made like an entire sermon about this whenever I was a kid. I'm not even kidding you. An hour? Yeah.
Good day, Commander.
It felt like a fucking hour, I'll tell you that. It's so weird, yeah. And so, like, again, look at the picture of this guy. If this is the guy, this guy's probably 30. He's probably 30 years old. So he makes this post 10 years ago. He grew up in the 90s, right? He grew up in the 90s and 80s. So, like, he was treated this way.
However, now, I just feel sorry for
Comlink
them.
active. Yes, Commander, at once. Easily done. Ready for battle.
Yep.
Good day, Commander. Civilian structure complete.
There's a link in the description.
Oh, yeah.
Assume that all of
We've got them right where we want them. The item is ready. I'll hit them where it hurts.
See my point?
Ready for battle.
But I
was there.
You, they are not. And here's why. This was back in 2012, a pre-ironic internet. Back
Players
then, we
get
didn't
chicks.
have cringe humor expressed in memes. It was
Well, the cringe humor was expressed in memes, but people didn't
Standing
think
by.
it was cringe.
Good
That's the
day,
difference.
Commander.
They just thought it was humor. Yeah, it was just humor. Fat equals loser? Well, yeah. I mean, if you look at somebody and they're fat and they look like they're
Point
out of
way
shape,
to
you're
next
a loser.
conquest.
Yeah, it's
We
about
must teach them respect.
Right? It's not like fat's the only way you can
Weapons
be a
at the
loser.
ready.
By looking like me too. That's just how
Weapons
it is.
at the ready.
I'm saying
Aye.
it's the right thing. Of course, it's sad when you get judged that way, but it doesn't make it not true.
Civilian structure complete.
I used to love these. I absolutely love these because this was a golden age of the
Comlink
internet.
online.
Back in the day, this is what you used to do on 4chan. Is you used to go on 4chan and there would be entire threads dedicated to these kinds of memes, and then everybody would go and make their own memes.
Good day,
and
Commander.
like a part of it.
That's more
And
like
was
it.
so fucking
Our
fun
fleet is under
because
attack.
everybody had their
Civilian
own little
structure
thing that
complete.
they were able to make a
Reading
joke
you
about
loud and
based
clear.
off, like a common thing, right? With like the raptor,
Comlink
or like the fucking
online.
awkward, fucking penguin or one of these things.
Reading
And I
you
love
loud
this
and
because it
clear.
was actually
Comlink
creative. This is
active.
one of the only things about the
Comlink
internet back in the day
active.
that I miss more. I think I miss this more than anything. Is
Comlink
because everybody
online.
was going and being
Ready
creative
for
in their own
battle.
way. Whereas now it's like, hey, did
Good
you,
day, Commander.
Do you know the way? No, I don't know the way. It's like every joke nowadays is like Marco Polo.
Let's show them what we're made of.
Then they say the other stupid thing, and then you do it back and forth until you get bored. Holy shit. And it's especially true on Twitch. Holy
Reading
fuck.
you loud and clear.
This was the golden age of memes, guys. I'll tell you that. It was beautiful.
Or observational humor. So
Weapons at the ready.
Like this at the time was not as common as it is today. But why am I showing you these? Because they're funny? Well, yes. But also, this is to show you that this is where the stereotype comes
Standing
from.
by.
The fedora?
Comlink
The fedoras were
active.
classy, and these guys were certainly that in their eyes. Fat? They were nerds who didn't exercise. Neckbeards? They didn't know how to properly groom themselves, so instead of just shaving their neck beard like most normal guys do, they would just grow it out. Now these...
Oh, I mean, to be fair, okay, here's the thing. Is that this guy looks like a Scottish
Comlink online.
He looks great.
Shields
the
down.
Problem isn't that they
Can I do
out?
outs?
That they had beards. The problem is that they had these fucking garbage beards. It's like me if I did like like my beard is getting there right now. Cause like I haven't shaved this side and like my neck. I look kind of like shit. Yeah, it's just it's unshaved and shitty.
Comlink active.
You ever seen somebody that tries to grow a
What
beard
now,
and just looks like
Commander?
on their face?
An
They, like, glue
excellent
onto their
plan.
face?
Good day, Commander. Yes, Commander. Ready for battle.
Days, they still exist, but back in early Reddit times, these guys were everywhere and
Civilian structure complete.
Harry Potter grant good spells at you. See how fucking stupid you sound? And you know this guy thought he was smart. And you know it. You know it,
Reading
bro.
you loud and clear. Comlink active.
And I want to emphasize this further. At this point, it has nothing to do with atheism. It has to do with Reddit atheism.
Standing
which
by.
are two completely separate things in my eyes.
Civilian
So with all of
research
these guys
complete.
running around with such great arguments as, if bad thing happened, then why God let it? And does anybody else notice that religion bad? People started to get a bit annoyed.
Good day, Commander.
It's also because they started winning. That's the truth. The atheists won. We live in a tremendously different, like, society than we did 15 years ago.
Weapons at the ready.
They did. Like, we live
Systems
in a,
calibrated.
So, like, let's look at it. Let's look like a God meter, okay? Like, let's say we were 70% Jesus.
Fleet deployment
in, like,
acknowledged.
The 2000s, we were like 85% Jesus in the 90s. Well, now we're only like 20% Jesus, okay? Very, very low Jesus ratings. So
opening fire. Steady on.
Like, whenever you're shitting on a group that is
ready for battle,
controlling society, or a group that you feel like is at the
reading you loud and clear.
Whenever you're shitting on a group that is the hegemony, right? You're shitting on the powers that be.
I've got a clean shot.
Like that
I'll hit him where it hurts. I've got a clean shot.
It's like punching down. Yes, exactly. It's exactly punching down. Yes, because culturally, keep in mind, culturally in America, it's okay to punch down. Fat girls can complain about skinny bitches. Let's see. It's more acceptable to be racial or racist towards white people than black people. It's more okay for women to say
military research complete.
Say women are trash. It's okay to eat the rich. But
you made the right choice.
It's very fucking common.
You got the full weights of a star base at your disposal.
Yes,
you got the full weights of a star base at your disposal. Aye?
Yeah. Eat the poor base, yeah.
Good day, Commander.
So, whether you agree with this or not, I don't think you should punch anyone. But this is what's generally socially acceptable. And so, whenever they were doing atheism back then, they were punching up. But now
let's show them what we're made of.
So it has a different societal, what do you call it? You know, like basically like vibe.
Were the
weapons at the ready.
They controlled the upvotes.
Let's show them what we're made of. Ready for battle.
Made a post to r/atheism that would shake the internet forever. This post might be the single most iconic post in internet history. There is a time before this post.
You got the full weights of a star base at your disposal.
And post irony.
What was this?
Welcome to a moment in history. So it starts out with the OP saying they came up with a quote just a few minutes ago and they thought the subreddit would enjoy it. They go on to clarify that they are not a professional quote maker.
Oh,
They're
he's
just
not.
an atheist teenager who greatly values their own intelligence and scientific facts.
Good day,
Any
Commander.
fictional book
Comlink
written 3,500
online.
years ago. I hereby in this moment.
Comlink active.
And then they kept posting this fucking quote over all of the fat guys in fedoras.
But because I am
Remember
enlightened
this?
by my intelligence. A.A. Lewis.
Another structure is in the way.
Do you have to cover your head with a fedora? Well, maybe you could use the help of today's sponsor.
Oh my god.
Keeps
Oh,
is an online subscription service that helps you retain your
Oh,
hair. Everyone knows
Jesus.
with hair loss, the best way to go about it is to catch it before
I think I'm gonna go to a hair transplant guy. I am. I'm gonna see what they can do.
Can
think
I
I'm
do
gonna
out?
it. You know, I promised I'd do this like 2 years ago. I still haven't done it. I think I'm gonna go and do it, and I'm gonna record it. I promised you I would go to a place, I'd get a consultation, I'd record it. I'm gonna do it. I've decided. It's gonna happen.
It's bad. And Keeps is here to help you with that. They'll
Yeah.
ship you discreet medication.
Our planet is under siege.
Get it from other brands. And they'll deliver straight to your door.
Comlink
So if you want to see
online.
what Keeps today,
Comlink
get 50% off
active.
your first order, go to keeps.com/ghostgum or click the link in the description. That's KEEPS.
Opening fire. Steady on.
/ghostgum. Thank you, Keeps, for sponsoring this video. Let's get back into it. This post was relentless.
There it is.
Weapons
This
at
is
the ready.
exactly what I'm talking about. Like, I think I probably, if I go to my old PC, I probably have some of these saved on my PC because I thought they were so fucking funny. Yeah, this was so fucking hilarious. The Sonic shit, yeah, like look at this, yeah, the Sonic T-shirt, yeah.
Military
yeah,
research
like,
complete.
This was it. And again, I think that the quote wouldn't have been that bad. It was because
Reading
of the
you
pictures,
loud
man.
and clear.
Mocked. It became the centerpiece of mocking these
No
self-important
armor!
atheists. And
Ready for
super
battle.
viral. First, it
Yes,
was
Commander, at once.
where it gained over 3,000 upvotes. Then somebody misattributed the quote to Neil deGrasse
We're
Tyson,
crippled.
an atheism hero. Then it got into 4chan. Then Tumblr.
That's more
Then
like it.
goddamn Urban Dictionary
We're going
changed
down,
the
Commander.
definition of euphoric
Standing
and
by.
used this post
Reporting
as an
in.
example.
Yep.
It went to the corners of normie internet.
Everybody used it.
And bodybuilding.
By the way, like, nobody back in the day was actually a normie on the internet. Everybody on the internet in
Standing by.
2009 or 2010 was a fucking loser. Okay, we were all fucking losers. It was so good. It was great.
Forums. It was everywhere. And we all had a good laugh.
Yeah.
And because of this, people started making troll
How can I
posts
be of
about
service?
Now, these existed before.
Reading you
but not
loud
in
and
this
clear.
magnitude. They made a mockery of the whole
Ready
persona
for
they
battle.
presented themselves as.
Free thinker.
Yes, Commander,
Essentially
at
the
once.
birth of ironic-
You got the full weight of a starbase at your disposal. Military structure complete.
previous
I am
aesthetic
listening, my
they
friend.
established
We
went
go
from
now,
cool,
yes?
Mysterious to embarrassing and lame.
You got the full weight of a starbase at your disposal.
I think that it was all because of the pictures.
Let's
I
show
think
'em
that
what
if
we're
they had
made
never
of.
posted all the
Military
pictures
structure
themselves,
complete.
that this would have
How?
been like that
They're
post
through
was
our
just not
armor.
right, would have been like whatever. It was about the pictures, man.
Our fleet is under attack. Hostile forces have arrived. Comm channel open.
Triple digits, I guess.
Where do you need me?
It could be argued that this single post not
How
only
can I be of
brought on
service?
the atheism aesthetic, but had massive ripple effects on internet humor and memes that we see today. And that is
Well, no one wants to look like a loser. Like, I don't understand. Like, I really
Reading
think
you
this
loud
point
and
needs
clear.
to be- this point really needs to be focused on. No kidding. Yeah, nobody does. And it's
Where do you
actually
need me?
that simple. It's very, yeah, it's that's it. Or associated with people who look like losers. Yeah, even losers don't want to look like losers.
Weapons at the ready.
the story of how Reddit ruined atheism.
Yeah.
Reddit changed for the better, and they all lived happily ever after.
Times of war are upon us. Can I do out?
Because I use Reddit is most certainly not gone if you've watched any of the videos on my channel.
Oh no, there's a lot of people that are like that nowadays even. Right? There's always like I I actually, of all of the groups of people, I think I hate Redditors the most. Because 4chan users know that they're fucking stupid. X users are just racist.
Military
psychos.
research complete. We've been
Facebook
crippled.
Users
Standing by.
only know how to use Facebook. They can't even use another website. So they just believe like, oh yeah, the moon. Well, what do you mean the moon landing was real? There isn't even a moon. You know, like everywhere else, people either know that they're fucking insane and they embrace it. Like YouTube commenters are just, it's just YouTube comments.
How can I
But
be
there's
of service?
something about the upbeat system in
Shields
that
down.
makes people feel like it's like this fucking, it's like a sanctimonious
Civilian research
and
tier
like a sense
complete.
of self-importance that's nowhere else on the internet except for Reddit. Reddit is the worst. It's a validation system? Yeah. No one can top Twitter.
Reporting
No,
in.
I think that Reddit
Military
is a lot
structure
worse than
complete.
Twitter is. I do.
Alive and just as bad. And so is r/atheist.
Standing by.
It doesn't have the same influence or shimmer it once did. The posts there
How
are
can I be of service?
hilariously embarrassing. I am convinced that
Reading you loud and clear.
The church had a secret service today at 2 top clutch thanks to me telling them.
will be full of these self-flagellating basement
Ready
dwellers
for
until
battle.
The end of time. But at least we can publicly laugh at
Reddit
them on their own
moment.
platform now. And if you didn't know why,
I am listening, my friend.
I mean, guys, it is what it is.
Opening fire. Steady on. Let's show 'em what we're made of. Weapons at the ready. Let's show 'em what we're made of.
So insufferable. It is really
The reason why is because of the upvote system.
Military
and the fact
structure
that you're able to
complete.
Silence people for having wrong opinions, so it creates more groupthink, and because of the groupthink focus, people always want to have the right opinion and say the right thing. So the focus isn't even about having a conversation or telling the truth. It becomes a game of how can I type
Standing
something
by.
in chat, or
Bringing
type
out
something on
the
this
big
website
guns.
that will validate me
Hostile
the most.
forces have arrived.
That's why Reddit is bad. If Reddit got rid of the upvote system, the website would probably be better.
the ultimate question.
Like, for example, like on 4chan, right? One guy can have a fucking massive, 5-paragraph, well-reasoned out argument and explain himself, and the guy underneath would be like, oh yeah, well here's a picture of my dick. And those posts are equally promoted. Everybody is the same. And also, it gives the person the capacity
Military
to
structure
have their own
complete.
opinion safely.
We're going down.
Where on Reddit,
Military
you can't have
research
their own
complete.
opinion. Like, I've seen this times where, like, people will go on Reddit and they'll, like, go through your whole post history. They'll try to, like, find out where you
Reading
live,
you loud and
make
clear.
things super personal.
Base jump
Oh, yeah.
on my
It's
mark.
too much.
And I think it goes
Our
deep
planet
into
is
the
under
roots of the
siege.
website.
Battle
As we can see, this
stations.
attitude of,
Where
"I'm
do you need
smarter
me?"
than you and everyone else is an idiot stems back to the site's creation and still definitely exists today. Being so far up your own ass
Brace
that
for
you embarrass
combat.
yourself and have zero self-awareness.
Oh, yeah.
It certainly hasn't changed. Go to any subreddit that talks about complicated things like politics, religion, or something
Mm-hmm.
along those lines and observe for yourself. How many
Would support religion being treated as a mental health condition.
of touch and embarrassing posts you can find from people who take themselves 100% seriously on a website where the mascot
I did not say I wanted to be a vigilante.
is an alien. Just for a second, imagine asking for a source in the Reddit comments. Scary, huh? While average Reddit
I think it's pretty fair for people to ask for sources. I think that's okay.
Ready
The
for
problem is that
battle.
people will ask for a source for something that's obvious.
Civilian research
Men are
complete.
generally taller than women. Source.
Reading you loud and clear.
What? What do you... What?
have changed over the years, the mindset and body
How can I be of service?
Being an atheist is like
Com
enjoying
link
Marvel movies
online.
in the sense that it's fine, but
No. The thing is, like, being a Reddit atheist wasn't like enjoying Marvel movies. It was like you know what it was like? It was like you only watch movies from France that have subtitles, and you constantly talk about how bad Marvel movies
Set
are.
a course.
That's what Reddit atheists were like.
When you
Reporting
make it your
in.
entire
Reading you loud and clear. Our shields are down.
might
You
be a
made
little
the
harsh.
right choice. Planet item complete.
You're a Redditor.
Where do you need me?
Well, if you
How
want
can I help you, Commander?
give it to
All
me.
systems go.
Soon enough, you'll
Our shields are down, Commander.
anybody interested. And rest in peace to AA Lewis.
Civilian structure complete. Our shields are down, Commander. Comlink active. I've got your back. Ready for battle. Easily done.
Precisely whenever the time was needed.
That will live for years to
We've lost contact with one of our planets. Where do you need me? Shields down. We should take evasive action. We're underway. A new colony has been founded. Comlink online. How can I be of service? Reading you loud and clear. Moving out. Reporting in. We've lost contact with one of our planets. Ahead slow. A sound plan. Standing by. You made the right choice.
Gentleman replied, if only praying every
Where do you need me?
And another thing.
Armor down! We're in serious trouble! Civilian structure complete. Comlink online. How in the... They crippled us! Make it fast! Reading you loud and clear. Reporting in. Comlink online. We're as good as dead! All hands, prepare for phase jump. Hostile forces have arrived. Reading you loud and clear.
There was like a whole like empire of like subreddits dedicated to not liking like either black people, Indian people. There was like a subreddit like basically like they would invent these things. Fat people hate. There used to be a subreddit that was all about, like, they would post a picture of a fat person, and then everybody in the comments would be like, wow, look at this fucking hog. Oh, God. Look how fucking fat he is. Oh, shit. Look at this fat fuck. Oh, and they're up on you, bro, yeah, you see this fat ass? And it was just going on and on and on. Hey, I'm Planet. Yeah, remember that? Yeah. And it was just like, I remember like
moving out,
back on it,
reporting in, and it doesn't look good.
Like,
let's get there safe and sound. This is the Afghan battle cruiser. My shields are down.
Yeah, and does the Paul jokes are funny? Yeah, exactly. And dear fat people, yeah. And so the reason why
we're wide open.
Atheism
Armor's been breached.
Is pretty simple. They posted pictures of themselves and they looked collectively like losers, or at least enough of them did to where it became a stereotype. And then also the sense of self-importance. I think that's another big reason why they kind of fell off, is that, you know, people like that are insufferable and annoying. Also, I think that in general, like, there are people that are probably 20 now that act the same way as they did back then. But as the age of the internet kind of went collectively up and became more diverse, you brought in a lot of people who, I think, as I said, as you get older, you become more religious for whatever reason, probably a lot of different reasons. But that also was a factor, so it diluted the amount of people that were actually strongly feeling that way. And then also, of course, the quote was like, again, it was the straw that broke the camel's back, but it really didn't cause it to happen. Really, the damage was done with the pictures. After they posted the pictures, that was it. Yeah, that was the end of it right there. And then also, I think, too, again, it's the punching down thing and punching up. Back in 2010, you were punching up at religious people, and now you're punching down at them because religion doesn't have the same control and stranglehold over our culture that it used to back in the 2000s or back in the 90s. That's just it. I think that's another big factor. Like, the atheism isn't a thing as a counterculture movement because it doesn't need to be anymore because they won. That's the truth. They won. That's what I think. All these things. I'll talk about it a little bit more Islam is even more control than back then. Yeah, but Islam is something in an Arab country, and Arabs weren't getting on English Reddit. Like, that's just how it is. They're not going on English Reddit typing shit. Yeah, in EU, yeah. And Europe? Oh, yeah, no, I know there's a lot of Muslims in Europe and stuff like that. Yeah, I've seen this stuff on, like, Twitter, etc. But the point that I'm making is that that's still, like, that is a minor fraction of what it used to be. Islam is super prevalent here in Minneapolis, huge Somalian population? Maybe, yeah. I'm just talking about collectively. I'm sure there's places that are like that, definitely. Let's see here. Atheism Plus supported Islam. Well, I think Atheism Plus supported Islam because it wasn't really just atheism, it was anti-Christianity. Because, again, a lot of the people there were there as a counter movement against, like, how they were raised. Like, they just didn't like Christians because they grew up Christian. I'm sure that there were a ton of other people that, like, for example, like, Islam is, like, the culture over there is totally different, right? And, like, how they have, like, control. Like, they don't have, like, freedom of speech in the same way that, like, we do, right? So, like, they can't really go on and talk about it. But I'm sure if they had the ability to, there would be plenty of people that were, like, you know, ex-Muslims that would say the same thing growing up. And I've even seen it on Twitter. There's plenty of people that are like, yeah, growing up I was like this, and like now I'm not like this at all, right? So I think that really it was a cultural thing. And that's why I was saying before, but like we don't see that because they're speaking Arabic and on another fucking website. You know, it's totally different. There's a website, a subreddit called Ex-Muslim. Yeah, sure. Draw near God, he'll draw near you. Yeah, sure. Ex-Muslim is a subreddit on Reddit. Yeah, but like how I'm talking about its popularity. Of course, all that stuff is there. What the fuck is Atheist Plus? Everybody talking about? Atheism Plus was the beginning of identity politics. Atheism Plus, I think, was just people that were against. Like, I don't really remember this very well, because I always thought it was kind of dumb. But I think it was like just atheism in terms of governance, like governing things through, instead of through. Like religious morals, like kind of intrinsic morals and like logical ethical conclusions. Yeah, secularism, yeah, kind of, right? I think so. Retail atheism.
Repairs needed. We're crippled.
In an age where it seems
Comlink
like
active. We're in a tough spot. How can I help? Code Red, we're going down.
Wholesome values and tradition. They want normalcy and for things to be safe and moral like they were growing up. Yeah, but, like, you could say that about the past 3,000 years, okay? Like, aren't there fucking texts of Socrates saying that, oh, the generation nowadays, all they want to do